service pros. Stop competing price. Start dominating value. This is the Pool Profit Pros podcast, your personal roadmap to $1 million money model for your pool business. The Pool Profit Pros podcast is a production of Pro Tough Products, a premium pool pro solutions provider since 2014. Let's face it, every pool service company has problems. Let's generate effective solutions together.
Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so we've journeyed through the foundations, right? Shifting mindset, building that premium offer back in section 1.
Yeah, then section 2 is all about attracting those better, high-paying clients who actually want that premium service.
Exactly. And then section 3, we dug into scaling operations, using remote talent, systems, tech, all that good stuff.
So the machine is built, it's attracting the right fuel, and it can handle the load.
Precisely. And last time, in episode 13, we introduced the decoy offer, that clever way to anchor prices and kind of nudge clients towards your profitable mid-tier package.
Mm-hmm. Set the stage perfectly.
So now we're well into section 4, advanced money models. And the mission today, it's really simple. How do we maximize the profit from every single customer interaction after they've already said yes?
That's the key, isn't it? After the yes, this isn't about getting the first sale anymore. It's about the sequence.
Yeah, this is the difference between just, getting by and actually building a scalable $1 million money model.
Right. Because a really effective money model isn't just one offer. It's a structured sequence of offers. If you offer the right thing, solve the next logical problem right when the customer realizes they need it. Well, you can make quite a few offers.
You're basically looking for every chance to solve a new problem they have.
Exactly. Every problem is an opportunity.
Okay, let's make this concrete. I always think of that classic fast food line.
Yes. Do you want fries with that?
That's the one. It sounds so simple, but the principle is incredibly powerful, Ryder. Explain that burger shop math again.
Okay, so imagine a burger shop. They sell a burger for, say, $2. Their profit on that burger might only be like 25 cents.
Wow, okay. Hard to build a business on that alone.
Very difficult. But then they ask, want fries with that? The fries add maybe 75 cents profit. Much better.
Okay, profit just quadrupled.
But they don't stop there. Want to make it a meal, add a drink. That combo might add another $1.75 in profit.
Whoa, so you went from 25 cents profit
to $2 profit, all on the same customer in the same interaction.
That's an 8x increase, just from those little add-ons.
Exactly. And the implication for a pool pro is massive. These upsells aren't just nice to haves, they are absolutely essential for really generating cash flow, not just covering costs.
Right. It's about printing cash, like you said, not just breaking even. So these upsells boost profits fast, ideally within that first month even. Thinking about the whole client journey, when are the two absolute best, most profitable times to introduce an upsell for a pool service?
Great question. There are two really distinct windows, and both are super important. The first one is immediately after that initial contract. We call that the initial commitment upsell.
Okay, right after the first,
right.
Yeah.
And the second window happens, potentially every single week. It's during the service visit itself. That's your classic poolside upsell.
All right, let's tackle that first one, the initial commitment upsell. You've done the work. You've maybe spent marketing dollars. You've landed this great client. They've signed up probably for that mid-tier service we designed using the decoy offer. Maybe it's $195 a month.
Correct. They feel good. They trust you. You've steered them well.
But you're saying don't stop there. Push them just a little bit higher right then.
Yes. You absolutely have to capitalize on that momentum, that trust you just built. The big mistake people make is thinking the upsell has to be about more chlorine or, more brushing time.
More physical labor.
Right. But the scalable profit, the really smart money, is made selling things like security, certainty, convenience, peace of mind.
Okay, but I can hear some listeners thinking, isn't that going to feel a bit pushy or slimy?
Yeah.
Like you just closed the deal and now you're immediately asking for more money. Won't they think you didn't offer the best deal up front?
That's a totally valid concern. And the answer lies in how you frame it and what you offer. It's strategic. You're not just tacking on a fee. You're offering a distinct upgrade, something that solves a higher level need.
So not more labor, but more assurance.
Precisely. We immediately offer something like, let's call it the premium assurance upgrade. This isn't the top tier $300 package maybe, but it sits nicely between their $195 mid-tier and that. Maybe it's $245 a month.
Okay, an extra $50 a month, that sounds manageable, but that extra $50, if you structure it right, that's where the real leverage is, you're saying. Almost pure profit.
If you do it correctly, yes. Because the services we stack into this premium assurance upgrade need to be high value to the client, but low effort or cost for your business.
All right, give me examples. What goes into this $245 a month upgrade that justifies the jump but doesn't kill my margins with extra labor?
Okay, first, premium monitoring and reporting. Maybe your basic service includes a report, sure, but the premium assurance client gets like detailed, automated digital reports, photos of the equipment, specific chemical readings, timestamps.
Delivered instantly, like via text or email the second the check finishes.
Exactly. It screams professionalism, transparency, documentation. Clients love seeing proof of work and data.
And that's mostly a system implementation, maybe a software cost, but not much extra tech time per visit.
Precisely. It feeds their need for control, for knowing exactly what's happening.
Want help putting these strategies into practice? We've got some great free resources to help you get moving in the right direction and speed your path to success. Check out the show notes for a link to all of our support resources.
Okay, second key stack. Advanced safety and peace of mind checks.
What does that involve?
You train your techs to add a quick, maybe 2-minute visual inspection during each visit. They follow a checklist, check the gate latches are working, glance at the fence security, maybe do a basic visual check for leaks around the equipment pad.
Oh, the leak check is smart because catching a small leak early saves the homeowner potentially hundreds on their water bill, maybe prevents bigger issues down the line.
Absolutely. It positions that extra $50 not just as a service fee, but almost like insurance. Insurance against a big, costly future headache.
So you're selling certainty, peace of mind against nasty surprises.
That's exactly it. Certainty is incredibly valuable. We sometimes call it the poolside MRI. The tech isn't spending an extra 30 minutes. They're following a quick, documented process. Combine that with the fancy automated reports, that $50 recurring fee feels justified.
And that extra margin, month after month, that's foundational for scaling profitably.
Couldn't have said it better. That's the passive recurring profit engine you build right at the start.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense for the initial upsell. Sell certainty, sell convenience, use systems. Got it. Now let's pivot to the second type. The active on-site upsell, the classic poolside upsell. This is where the tech in the field really comes into play.
Right. And the classic upsell is all about timing and context. It's offering to solve an immediate, visible problem that, crucially, was revealed by the main service you just performed.
So, like, you clean the pool, and because you cleaned it, you notice the skimmer basket housing is cracked. You couldn't have easily sold that fix before you cleaned it.
Exactly. The previous action reviews the next problem. Think about other industries. Storage units, right. They give you the unit, maybe a free month. Then what?
Then they sell you the lock, the boxes, the tape, the markers.
Right. Things you suddenly realize you need because you just rented the unit. Or rental cars. They confirm your basic car booking.
Then immediately ask if you want a bigger car, or GPS, or that extra insurance.
They anticipate the next problem you might have, often before you even realize it yourself.
Okay, so applying that to pool service. The tech is on site, doing the weekly cleaning. They need to be trained not just to clean, but to observe, right?
Observation is key. They're not just pool cleaners anymore. They are, in a way, problem identifiers and revenue generators. They need to look around. Is the patio furniture filthy right next to the sparkling pool?
Yeah, or is there a broken lounge chair? Is the diving board looking faded and maybe unsafe? Is a landscape light near the pool broken?
Any of those things. That's the want fries with that moment. Poolside edition. Spot the problem, offer the solution.
Now, tactically, how does this work? You probably don't want the tech trying to price a patio pressure washing job on the spot, right?
Absolutely not. That's a critical point. The tech's job is to identify and document the problem. Maybe take a quick photo. They report it back either directly to the office through your system, or maybe noting it on that fancy digital report we just talked about.
Okay, so the tech notes. Observed heavily soiled patio decking adjacent to pool area. Or found broken armrest on client's chaise lounge. Then what?
Then the office follows up. The tech should not be negotiating price or even promising an immediate fix, usually.
How should that conversation or the follow-up message be framed? And what's the caution about pricing or explaining the fix?
Keep it simple, professional, and focused on the solution, not the effort. Never ever say, oh yeah, that's a quick 5-minute fix, or that part only costs $10.
Well, I know.
Because you're selling the convenience and the result, not the time or the raw cost.
Huh.
The value is in them not having to deal with it, you just making the problem go away.
Right. Value pricing, not cost plus.
Exactly. So the text note might be factual. Skimmer basket housing cracked. Recommend replacement for optimal filtration. The office then follows up, maybe by email or text. Hi, client name. During today's service, our tech noted the skimmer housing is damaged. We can replace that for you on the next visit for $6. Please just click here to approve and we'll get it squared away.
I like get it squared away.
Yeah.
Sounds professional and final. Notice you avoided fix or easy repair.
Yep. Use proactive words. Replace, restore, resolve, take care of. And the price needs to be, reasonable enough that they say yes easily. But definitely profitable. Aim for at least a 50% margin on your estimated parts and extra time.
Okay, this leads perfectly into that tricky balance we've touched on before. Goodwill versus profit. We've always talked about doing those little extra things, tightening a loose gate latch you notice, maybe filling the dog's water bowl if it's empty on a hot day.
Mm-hmm. The little touches that build trust and show you care.
Right. They build massive goodwill, show you're observant, reliable, probably leads to great reviews and referrals. But where do we draw the line between doing that stuff for free and turning something like a slightly loose latch into a chargeable mini repair?
That's a great question, and the line is usually between courtesy and critical service or guarantee. Goodwill is a huge asset, don't get me wrong. Those small, personalized courtesies, keep doing them. They confirm you're observant, you're reliable, you care. That sheets client confidence way up.
So filling the dog bowl, wiping a small smudge off the handrail that's free courtesy, builds loyalty.
Exactly. That stuff pays for itself in retention and referrals easily. But if you are providing something that actively mitigates a risk or guarantees a specific outcome or insures against a problem, that's usually something you can and probably should charge for.
Okay, so like fixing a genuinely broken safety latch is maybe borderline, but what about guarantees? You mentioned insurance earlier.
This is a huge opportunity most pros miss. Think about guarantees or warranties. Are you maybe installing a part and giving a free 90-day warranty?
Yeah, probably standard practice for many.
Okay, what if you offered an extended warranty for an extra, say, 5% or 10% on the repair cost? Or what if you offer an algae-free guarantee for a small monthly add-on fee, ensuring you'll handle any unexpected bloom at no extra charge?
So you're turning something you might have informally done anyway, or given away as a basic promise, into a paid assurance product.
Precisely. The customer isn't just paying for the potential future fix, they're paying for the certainty that it's covered, the convenience of not having to worry. That peace of mind has real value.
So if a pool pro listening right now is giving away some kind of implicit guarantee like, we'll handle minor repairs quickly, or warranty on our work, you're saying, package that. Put a small price on that certainty.
Absolutely. Define it clearly, call it the rapid repair assurance or whatever, and charge a small premium for it. Maybe it's part of that premium assurance upgrade we talked about, or maybe it's a separate small add-on. That fee, even if it's just 5 or 10%, is often nearly pure profit because it requires zero extra physical labor upfront. It's leveraging peace of mind.
That shift alone, charging for certainty you used to give away, that feels like a core difference between just running a service route and building a real scalable money model.
It absolutely is. It's about understanding and monetizing every layer of value you provide.
Okay, this has been incredibly clarifying. We've basically covered two powerful ways to layer profit onto that initial client relationship. First, enhancing the initial contract right away with something like the premium assurance upgrade selling certainty and convenience for passive recurring profit.
Yep, lock in higher recurring revenue from day one.
And second, empowering the field team to spot and report problems for the classic poolside upsell, generating immediate cash injections by solving problems as they arise.
Right. And remember, the whole point of Section 4 of these advanced money models is moving that customer along the value chain. Get them to buy more stuff more often.
Because the more things they buy, the more problems you solve for them.
The deeper the loyalty, the stickier the relationship. Which, in turn, creates even more opportunities for future upsells and definitely more referrals. It all feeds into extending that lifetime gross profit, making that initial cost to acquire them totally worth it, many times over.
Fantastic. So let's leave everyone with a concrete thought to chew on this week. We just talked about charging maybe 5% or 10% more for a guarantee you previously gave away for free. things like damage coverage or quick repair turnarounds. So the provocative question for you is, what specific guarantee, what promise of peace of mind are you providing for free right now? Think about it. What could you potentially package, define, and start charging a small premium for tomorrow to immediately boost your recurring pure profit?
That's a great exercise. Find that hidden value you're already providing.
We'll definitely keep digging into maximizing customer value and building out these money models in our next deep dive. Thanks for joining us.